That's the beauty of being so early in the season. This is just game number 15 for both these teams.
They're just a little over a quarter of the way through.
And of course, Jagger Firkus for the Firebirds. Jagger, the AHL's reigning player of the week, and he's just been outstanding for Coachella Valley. 7 points over his last 3 games, 4 double digits in points. Look at Avon with 10, Morrison with 13. Of course, Firkus leading the pack in the entire league with 18. Here's a shot from long range over top of the goal. That came from Tyson Hines. To the near boards, Tim Washy gets it back left point for Stian Solberg. His shot is upended in front, cleared to the boards by Zach Ewens, making his second start as a member of the Firebirds. He had an assist in the game the other night. 4 points in 14 games on the season. Center ice face-off, one on back by Coachella Valley as Carson Rakoff flips it down the ice. Warren back on it. Helped out by former Firebird Nick Brouillard, who returns back to San Diego, where he played a few years ago. And a penalty coming up against Rakoff. This will send San Diego right back to the man advantage once the Firebirds touch up. This time an offensive zone penalty against Rakoff.
Yeah, and coaches don't like offensive zone penalties, and it's just a matter of reaching in with your stick when you know you can't do that.
Carpenter over the line. Here is Postajov in the right circle. Pressured by Ewens and Larson all the way down. 13:22 to go in the first period. 2-0 San Diego. Jugnauth back through center for Jagger Firkus. He's pressured by Caulfield. This is a pretty aggressive forechecking San Diego team, too.
Yeah, they're one of the few teams that they will send 2 men in on you hard. They're not afraid to kind of make a mistake down there. And then they play 3 in the middle.
Firkus to the near side boards. Jugnauth handles at the point. Pressured by Cedorov. Finds some open space. Here's a penalty coming.
Power play to get you back in this hockey game. But you're going against a very good penalty killer right now. They're running at 85.7%, which is 3rd best in the West.
Firebirds power play brought to you by Spotlight 29 Casino. It's set up to the point for Tyson Jugnauth. His wrister is blocked out in front. Kicked away by Caulfield, but kept to the line by Jugnauth. Finds some open space. Rakoff, right side for Ben Myers. Back up top for Jugnauth. Myers, high slot, shoots. That one blocked. Goes up along behind the net. Morrison battles for it. Rakoff skins it to the near side wall. Coachella Valley trying to keep it in the zone, but it's knocked out to center by the Gulls.
Well, this is a Gulls team that will also attack when they're shorthanded as well, so you have to be careful with the puck.
3 shorthanded goals this season for San Diego. Myers through center off the stick of Firkus, and the Firebirds are whistled offside. A little colder. It felt like a holiday tree light. Rain outside, good drizzle. Everyone was bundled up.
A little snow in the mountains for you?
A little snow in the mountains. Would have loved a hot chocolate with marshmallows, maybe some whipped cream, but it was as close as we can get, I guess, to the holiday weather. Any colder, it might have been snowing. Here's Tyson Jugnauth for the Firebirds. John Hayden has to flip his way over the blue line. It's stamped on down by Tyson Hines. Cedorov trying to locate it in the zone. Ewens tangles up with Gaucher. Good healthy battle between those two.
Yeah, good job there by Zach Ewens. Win the little puck battle and get it out of harm's way.
Lands at the feet of Sidorov, broken up by the Firebirds. Goyette. Now for Ewens as the play slows down a bit. The Firebirds trying to be a little more methodical. Bailey pulls it back. Over the line for Postajov. They almost catch the Firebirds in a change.
Yeah, Charlie Wright did a good job of staying at home there. Otherwise, the Firebirds would have been caught with wide open space straight to their net.
Rousseau to his right. Lashko goes and retrieves. Washy broken up. Rakoff to the point. Left side over the stick of Ewens. Back out to center, and some pressure from San Diego as 6 minutes remain here in the first period. Edward Schale. Last time he played was back on opening night. He missed quite a chunk of time with an injury, but good to see him back. First round pick of 2023. And now a chance for Matthew Phillips trying to skate past the defense. Puts it on goal. A save by Coco.
First of the deal.
Back underway. Brouillard. Off the skate of Lashko, who kicks it north. Other way for Matthew Phillips. To the corner for Tim Washy. Worked around and broken up by Coachella Valley. Chalet.
The San Diego team that likes to cycle the puck. They're big bodies. And it was a good job by the Firebirds to win the little battle to keep them on the perimeter.
Coco feeds it around the boards. Burke keeps it for San Diego. Bruno for Ryan Carpenter near side. Jugnauth tries to step in front of him. Mitchell Stevens gets a piece, but Burke gets it back in his zone. Now Burke. Former Colorado Eagle as well as Henderson Silver Knight. This eludes Solberg at the blue line.
You don't see it being spread out all over the place, and gives us the opportunity to make the Valley a better spot.
Entertainment, some food, of course some golf over a 2-day span.
Yeah, we sprinkle a little golf in.
Myers gets towards the front of the goal, and puck gets chopped off his stick by McEwen. Here's David Goyette for Coachella Valley. Up top for Tyson Jugnauth. Zach Ewens. Fans on the try. Carpenter scoops it up. Gets it out to center for San Diego. Don Hayden, quick re-entry. Pass is picked off by Luno. Battle for it, Burke and Ewens. Ewens, we've seen him step up and jump up on a lot of 50-50 pucks in his first game as the Firebird last time out on Sunday.
Yeah, he's not afraid to jump up and battle for a 50-50 puck, and so far he's been pretty successful at it.
Don Hayden works his way in. Right. Goyette spins it in. Husso out of his goal to get it. Myers for Ewens. He shoots. Blocked in front. Not sure if it got to Husso or not. But a point-blank shot by Ewens. Couldn't find the back of the cage.
Yeah, but a great idea by Ewens to get that puck down to the front of the net. And the Firebirds are starting to get some bodies in that direction as well.
This one deflects back out to center. Ewens with Jugnauth. Off the stick of Nico Mijatovic. Ryan Carpenter drives it in. Down the boards, Mijatovic pushed to the corner by Ben Myers. Scooped up by Burke. Jugnauth without a stick. Bruno's shot off a stick in front. Burke on the rebound, and Coco said no right in front of the crease.
Yeah, really good read there by Nikkei Coco as Jugnauth had lost his stick.
Chance for Burke again, and he wired it just wide on a rebound. Bruno, center point. Works away from Rakoff. Bouncing puck jammed around in front. Still available off the leg of Zach Ewens. Firebirds get to center ice. David puck. Face off to Coco's right. One back by Coachella Valley. It's Morrison chugging his way through center ice to the left wing corner for Edward Chalet. Rakoff looking for the puck. Carpenter battles around Chalet. Luno, near side wall. Washko shot saved by Husso. Zach Ewens again finds himself at the goal line.
Yeah, there's pinching in, and then there's Zach Ewens' version of pinching in, and he's not afraid to get down around the net.
Mijatovic shot directed to the corner by Coco. Gloved out by Carpenter with 7:05 to go in the second period. Their shot from long range ends up in the near side boards, and Luno's pass to no one at the blue line, and everyone has to come back out.
Yeah, I've had a couple of old coaches that would call Zach Ewens a Mississippi gambler, where you're not really sure where he's going to be or where he's going.
Set up a good chance earlier for Coachella Valley that just missed. Here's Phillips darting his way behind the goal. Matthew Phillips puts it out in front, broken up by the Firebirds. Perkis ladles it out for Avon. He gets knocked down. No penalty. Rakoff gets it off the face-off win to Jugnauth. Ben Myers. Tyson Jugnauth. Back to Myers up top. Jugnauth. Perkis one-timer looking for the stick of Morrison. Couldn't get to it. Jugnauth. Down low for Jagger Perkis. Across. Myers forgot the puck. Great chance for the Firebirds as Perkis wires one to the front of the goal. Shut down by McEwen and cleared down the ice.
And again, some good puck movement by the Firebirds, where they've had Morrison wide open the one time and just couldn't quite connect with him.
And the Firebirds are also without Oscar Molgaard, who made his NHL debut last night for Seattle. And here's a steal by Ryan Carpenter. He's in shorthanded, trying to move away from Jugnauth, and a save by Coco on a shorthanded break.
And again, that's about the third good scoring chance that San Diego's had shorthanded tonight.
Morrison gallops back into the zone. 1 minute gone, 1 minute left on this Firebirds power play. Again, brought to you by Spotlight 29 Casino. It's Rakoff going to get it back to the line for Jugnauth. Second power play group for Coachella Valley hits the ice.
Some opportunities now, and they've kind of taken and tilted the ice back the other way a little bit.
Gulls trying to rectify that. Justin Bailey hits it off of Tyson Jugnauth's mug. Jugnauth appears to be okay. There's a shot by Warren. That one bounces wide. Rebound try for Bailey. Centering feed looking for Pastajov. Nelson's without a stick. This one that goes off the stick of Nelson gave Coco some trouble. Now Pastajov in behind the Coachella Valley net. Centering feed. That stick of Nelson still causing issues. The Firebirds finally get it out. Morrison in the zone. Avon, tough angle. Pulls away from the check.
Just another different sport coming into the building. A little entertainment for the people.
Yeah, more combat sports. Had bare knuckle fighting a couple weeks ago.
Which was outstanding, by the way.
You go?
I did.
It was a lot of fun.
It was. Thought it might be a little crazy. It was even crazier than I thought it would be.
Leighton Road back out to center ice. A rolling puck as it's Firebirds' fourth line looking to get to work tonight. Washko with Chalet and Rakoff. Shot from the blue line by Ewens, bounces wide. Rakoff drives it around the boards. Luno tangled up with Washko. Andre Washko made his AHL debut against San Diego last year towards the end of the season at Pechanga Arena. Scored a couple of goals. Looking for his first goal of the season. Held to just 1 point in 12 games so far. Sidorov, left point for Hines. Chopped at by Judd Caulfield. Over the leaping Washko. Hines right back around the wing. Under the stick of Coco. Gaucher, centering feed, broken up by Ewens. Now it's Chalet through the neutral zone for Rakoff, and he drives it in. The red line, tucks to the near side corner. Tyson Hines trying to reverse with Hayden. This one missed by Hines. It gives a chance for the Firebirds to set up in the zone. Ewens, left point, wrist shot wide of the goal. Cams around near wall for Jugnauth. Oh, move around with Mijatovic, and the puck cleared by the Gulls. Ewens, a re-entry. 14-18 remaining in the third period. Firebirds trail by 1. Watson throws another hit, this time on Tyson Hines as Jugnauth gets driven into the boards. A penalty upcoming, and the Firebirds draw extension to the hit on Jugnauth. A lot of jaw going on between the two teams. There's Jugnauth to the corner, and yeah, Pastajov kind of rode him into the boards with his numbers, and that was the call, and Mitchell Stevens goes right after Pastajov. Yeah, that's just a no-no.
Yeah, you see the numbers. You don't ride a guy into the boards on the numbers.
So at least they're just so unforgiving, and there's nothing really you can do, especially the speed that guys are skating at these days. The Firebirds back on the power play, presented by Spotlight 29 Casino, as Myers up top for Jugnauth. Firebirds man advantage 0 for 2 so far. Myers across, Rakoff shoots, they score! It down low, goes off the skate of Luno. Back for Myers. Hayden wrapped up, Myers gets it loose. And Myers behind the goal line, out in front, saved by Husso. Mijatovic looking for the clear. He can't get it out. Jugnauth back down the wing. Second effort. Goals for Hayden behind the goal. John Hayden battles with Brouillard. Edged out by Ryan Carpenter. 11:45 to go in the third period in a 2-2 game. Here's a steal by Caulfield trying to step up, and Ewens gets a shoulder on him to knock it loose.
Yeah, Zach Ewens has been really good in this.
Tim O'Brien, thanks for being with us here on this Friday night. A little rainy and cold outside. This game sure heating up inside. See what I did there, Grant?
I like that.
Yeah. Never been done before. Hines in the corner. Shouldered away by Jacob Melanson as Rowe tries to get the puck.
Well, and you can see guys are now looking to see where Jacob Melanson is, and they're spitting pucks up a little before they want to.
Stevens knocks down a puck to the corner for Leighton Road. Road gets wrapped up by Washi. Play continues. Hines for Colangelo. And it's brought out to center ice by Washington. For Phillips, in on goal, and Coco shuts him down. Great chance for Phillips. Again, the Firebirds thought that play was offside and kind of stopped skating.
Yeah, Tyson Jugnauth kind of...
And Myers in the face-off dot. One on back by San Diego. This is cleared down the ice, and we'll go the length of the ice.
6 minutes left here in the game. It's a 2-2 battle.
Here's Jugnauth, right circle, shoots, tipped over top of the goal as Myers got a beat.
This year, you're starting to see a little bit of the consistency that goes with it as well.
No sophomore slump for Jagger. Here's Ewens up the ice for Ben Myers. 3:36 to go in the third period. Myers picks up the puck, tries to drag it around a couple of goals, ends up taking down Hines in a hard way. Burke pushed off the puck. At home this season.
Yeah, they've always had good battles with the Wranglers. We've seen in the playoffs a few times. We've seen some very good regular season battles.
3 straight years the Firebirds have eliminated Calgary. Good poke check by Tyson Jugnauth as Postachov trying to get it to the front of the goal. Leighton Rowe up ice, looking for Melanson off the boards. He's pushed away by Colangelo and Luno. We're underway here in overtime, and the Gulls start possession here in OT. Luno back in his own zone. He'll circle back. Tristan Luno drops a pass. Now for Tim Washington. Sam Colangelo drives his way in. Loops around the net with Jugnauth keeping him to the outside. Back out to center for a reprieve. Luno. He'll circle back. Firebirds trying to make their first change, but have to wait until they get some possession themselves. Justin Bailey's pumped off the puck. Now Tyson Jugnauth can slow things down for the Firebirds. And Burkus and Myers hop on. Jugnauth 2-on-2 with Myers. Creeps in over the line. A drop pass for Ben Myers. High slot. Shoots.
Drop back to Myers. Myers uses the defenseman as a screen and buries it top shelf, glove side.
Hats off to Tyson Jugnauth, too. He started on the first face-off here in overtime. His forwards changed. He came back, killed some time, started a rush, and hit up Ben Myers, who makes no mistake going high glove over Husso.
Yeah, that's a huge victory for the Firebirds.